2.
Hi, I'm Lynne Brick. Welcome to this week's Fit Tip. Do this, not that, when you punch the heavy bag. Boxing is very popular. Why? Because a boxing program is a total body workout that helps you to condition your entire body, focuses on interval training, strengthening, toning, conditioning, and helps to improve your confidence and, most importantly, your attitude. A boxing class is very similar to the real sport, where you work in 1 to 3 minute intervals with a heavy bag. Now, the heavy bag is called a heavy bag because it's heavy. It weighs about 70 to 100 pounds. And as a matter of fact, the heavy bag usually wins. But you can be a winner if you follow these tips. Here are a few tips to help you to do this, not that, and get the most out of your boxing class. Tip number 1, make sure that you wrap up. Now, I wrapped up before I put on my gloves. The reason why you want to do this is to protect your knuckles and your hands. If you have difficulty doing it yourself, ask one of your classmates or your instructor or trainer to help you to wrap up your hands. Tip number 2, glove up. Make sure that you wear gloves. Why? It helps to protect your knuckles and your hands, of course. They come in a variety of weights. I recommend a lightweight, either 8 ounces or 12 ounces to start off with. Tip number 3, you make sure that you warm up. Now, what should you do for your warm-up? Well, you should skip rope, run a few laps in the gym or in the room where you're taking your boxing class. Do some push-ups and prepare your upper body for the work bout with the bag. Here are a few more tips to help you to do this, not that, when you're punching the heavy bag. The first move is the jab. With the jab, whichever foot is forward, that's the arm or the glove that you're going to use to punch the heavy bag. So I'm going to use my right foot forward and my right jab. So with the jab, you want to start with your guard up position, with your gloves in front of your chin, and extend your arm forward. Now, ideally, you move around as you're jabbing, but you want to add the rotation of your arm as you strike the heavy bag. Now, without locking your elbow, you want to make sure you keep that elbow bent slightly. What I see oftentimes people doing is they're not adding some extra oomph to the jab. They're just basically tapping the bag. But I want you to punch that bag with that jab. Punch the bag with that jab and add your body weight into the movement so your arm and your shoulder aren't doing all the work. The next move is the cross. So if my right foot is forward and I'm going to jab with the right, then I'm going to cross, otherwise known as the southpaw, with my left. Now, when I do this, I'm adding rotation through my hip and my back heel so I can extend my arm forward. And that gives you about an extra 2 inches of movement. So if I do the cross, it's like this. So rotation is the key with the cross. Oftentimes, again, I just see people just kind of stay in one position without adding the rotation. So a jab cross, jab cross, jab cross, jab cross. Adding rotation back to guard up. The last move is the hook. With the hook, you want to focus on rotating, lifting your elbow and rotating into the bag as a single unit, as opposed to your arm doing the work. You want to have your whole body rotate into the bag. That's the hook. So as opposed to just barely moving. So a lot of the movement with boxing comes from your lower body, influencing your upper body. So there you have it, the jab cross, and the hook. So there you have it. Tips to help you to do this, not that, when you're punching the heavy bag. Make sure that you wrap up, make sure that you glove up, make sure that you warm up, and remember those techniques to do this, not that, when you do the jab, the cross, and the hook. All right, so I like to close each one of my tips with a thought for the day. And the thought for the day today is from Erma Bombeck. And it's simply, if you can laugh at it, you can live with it. I love that. Thank you, Erma Bombeck, for that wonderful thought. Now, if you'd like to see a text version or any of my past Fit Tips, please log on to lynnebricks.com. Please feel free to pass this on to a friend, family member, or coworker, and I'd love to hear your feedback. Please let me know what you think about this tip or any of my other tips on Blogging with Lynne. That's blogging with LYNNE.com. Until we meet again, you go, girl.